Traders, today is very nice, smooth Friday. So there was a few nice opportunities, but mostly it's nice, smooth market. So I'm gonna freestyle this video, just talk about around the trading, everything what is around that mindset. But first is the little journey why I start that and why I'm doing how I'm doing right now. Because like in day one I cannot just start speaking about how I'm trading in right now in this current time. It's impossible, nobody understands. That's why I was going back in the 0 point with all others who is starting that journey and taking every day a little element. We're talking about that every day a little bit more and more and more. So far we are talking about holders, opportunities, information boxes, rejection highs, a few couple principles, a few nice patterns, and some meaning behind that, means behind that. So we have kind of a tool bag already, what we can use something to see what's going on there. So we have all those elements what is supporting our natural thinkings through whatever is happening in that screen there. So we have already some kind of tools. And now this week we was talking about the engineering part. So now we have bunch of tools and all this information, but through that in engineering information we can actually build something now, because we have all those emotions and tools, ingredients, fear, we have everything inside. It's a nice pattern there already, and now we have engineering. So now we can box it in, how to say, we can make strong walls there, how this pattern is fitting now, these places, these places, these places. Strong pattern now in your head. And what is important to do now is to actually build that in your muscle memory. It is a very important thing, because you already done thinking. Now what you need to do is backtesting and write every single little thought down in your notebook. Just work and work and work. And when it's muscle memory, you just look at the screen and you don't have to put those lines. You don't have to think anymore, overthinking and overthinking. It's not necessary anymore, because there is like levels in your brain, and let's say 4 levels of informations now just give you the last information, the last thought, the something, and this something is now building up what we're talking about here. All this weight what is going, one weight is going that direction and one weight is going that direction, and now all those somethings, it's building up your ding 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 ding, and more closer you go, more you understand what is necessary to look in that place, in where this price is right now, because those are the same levels right now. First level, second level, third, fourth. Now more deeper you go, more you understand what is necessary right now. Do we have to follow this principle or that principle or this pattern? And that's how you build up the journey, and that's how you build up the trade to take those major movements. Those movements what is solid. And back in the days I was squeezing those patterns. Those are stuff, but you can you can make your dream there, or something what anyway, every person have different simplicity how you live your life, but those are the real stuff there. real something what is built up and you following and you understand what is necessary needed, where the price is in that current time, and then you're using those tools. But it's important when you have this toolbox, and the toolbox, it is very important and awesome if this toolbox is fully your muscle memory. It's smoother and everyone can do it. And of course in the end is super boring, just the trading, because we have to understand trading overall is tool on the bigger things, our brain. Like for me back in the days, in the first time I was thinking, okay, trading is gonna be like some kind of my life goal. And then years later I understand, no, the tool was just trading was just tool to open something bigger. Let's say the freedom of the warrior. You take this massive challenge to mastering the trading, and you become warrior because of the freedom behind it. But you truly understand the meaning behind, let's say, the society, the manipulation, the noise, and how everything's work, and how sad this actually is. Yeah, exactly. Trading is actually super sad, because you see every time, if you take the sell, that means the people are getting stopped out, and loads of people are losing money. Both sides, doesn't really matter. That's why it's sad too, at least for me. But anyway, when we're going right now in the future a little bit, it's same. We have at least, let's say, at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have at least 5 months more to talk about the minor details and the major details, because there is a journey to go more, boys. There is a we are soon in the middle, let's say that. I have loads of mad stuff to talk about. We are just touching something. That's why it's all those little details have to have muscle memory. Otherwise, you start overthinking too much, and then you're losing the momentum of your own flow. You catch, like boom, bounce, bounce. Do you understand those feelings and emotions there? And then it's stepping in the creed of fear, one of those. That's why we have to understand why we are here in the first place. If we are here to make some magical amount of money, it's gonna be a crazy journey for you, and most likely people are not gonna make it. Only a student who's never give up can do it. Actually, I can speak just myself, because I was one of those students, and I realize what the actual trading is, to think about it. Let's think of trading. But yeah, if you're here to just, break the friendship, break the rules, just I need some money, nope, it's not gonna happen. You get robbed here if you are in that mindset. Again, market makers are they are some crazy dudes. They know too much. They definitely know too much, and somehow they have power, but I don't know how this is working. Some kind of big business corporations, but I'm not some kind of, I don't know anything about world basically. So this like society world, but yeah. So tools. We have more tools to learn, but we have already something good our toolbox. Now is the thing actually for you. Start back testing. Go time back. Go years back. Just do it. Like I was in the back in days, nights in the behind the computer, and my notebook was like full of. I need another one. What? Another notebook full. I was like, I was just never give up. Just learning that screen and write everything down, all my thoughts, and completely without pushing and pulling. I was 100% truth about my thoughts and stuff like that. I was just writing everything down. Come on, it's you. How you understand you if you don't understand, let's say, who you are or what you want and what's going on? Where is your direction? Where is your path? That's why we have to go 180 behind it and shift a little bit to do more. But funny thing behind that is, more you understand, then more you understand you don't understand anything. It's weird. But trading is different, because trading is just a tool to open other places, to experience the freedom. So, to experience freedom of the warrior, there's a good thing to, I think most people, I was back in the same, maybe in school time, I was like thinking warrior is like a person who's like going in the and then I realized the warrior is actually the mindset. There's nothing to do with war. Zero. The warrior is the mindset, and the most is warrior never give up, student never give up, and those are the things what is supporting the structure of the warrior in your head. Now you can develop in that, and it's pretty important, especially if you are going in the journeys in the jungle, in the nature. To survive, you have to be like a warrior, because warrior is, first of all, we make our own paths. We are not followers. Warrior is making its own path. There is a million directions to go on top of the mountain, but no one is willing to make their own. Warriors are doing that. Another thing what warriors are doing is, when we are on the top of the mountain, something what we wish our mind before we reach the top, there's gonna be the view of another bigger mountain in the distance. That's something what warrior have in mind. Same thing with the trading. You reach on top of that mountain, you realize there is hundreds of mountains more to go, and then you realize the trading was the tool of the freedom. At least I was saying that myself. And now, if you're worth it or not, is the test. I was taking like a test. I'm like, what's going on here, boys? Then I realized that. Then I realized, oh, what is bad, what is good, and so on. The journey is just massive behind it. It is super interesting, actually. It is very interesting, because everything what is there is your own mind, your own developmenting, your own calculations, and calculations. What warriors are more is something what let's say it's something what to say if you are facing the mountain is like, who is standing in front of you, who is that giant, name it and defeat it. It's something what you do when you are kind of unsure, is when you take something, let's say some challenge or example, walking on top of that mountain, and what is the weakness point, what is saying in your mind, like, I don't know, man, not good weather, or one of those examples, the, and then that's the name of the whatever challenges is, and then you're gonna defeat it. You're breaking your own fears and weakness points. You're like, you do it, you understand it, you put the pattern in the place, and there it is. It's not following you, it's not leading you, and so on. It's amazing development in what you can do in those levels when you just change some minor pattern structures underneath it, because you can do it. It's like I said, it's an experience of the freedom. So one thing, what was happening here was this dude here, the trade what was just taken here, and then deep on psychological level. That's the one detail what we're gonna bring it on super soon, is the psychological levels. Another detail but we never speak about it, and that's why I take that trade today. Let's talk about in details. So what was happening here? So as soon as when price was 43,500, what we see previously, price was breaking the highs and retested. See all those nice wicks here, exactly 43,500. So now what price was doing? We break those equal highs, and we don't have the retest. The same thing, the previous high was respected 43,500 level. Now we break it, no retest. Price going higher, and now bounce back here. And what the price was doing, first of all, price was retest that previous structure highs, and the price was creating the W pattern plus W high. And so what the price action have to do is holding the lows, breaking this W high, and retest the momentum zone, the W momentum zone, what is here. And what we see right now here is price is holding the lows, and now the prices start breaking, and now we break W high, and price is retesting the momentum zone. This candlestick is 100% manipulation there, but if you look right the manipulation, we break the highs and the price was holding the lows. The price action still follows the principle of the price action and the structure too. Definitely risky trades, but my idea was entry after the retest back to the 44,000. So exactly the psychological level. This trade was going all the way down back here. We respect that one, so it's gonna be 500 points higher. That was my idea, and this was following my principles. This journey was following my principles. Now I get some good information and respecting principles. Now I zoom in a little bit, looking the minor ones. Idea is price have to hold highs and breaking the W high and the price was doing that and respecting our momentum zone inside the top pattern, and the price was shooting straight up, and it was exactly the time to New York gangsters. There we have it. There is like I said, there is gonna be loads of those details more what to talk about trading, to build this toolbox, and in the end is understanding the trading is the tool, and then you understand the most strongest the pattern what you have, and underneath that is all those tools what you learn it. And now if let's say all those tools are the muscle memory, and now you have the final pattern of the trading, the strongest tool, and now if you can go outside in this world, you are invisible, unbreakable. What we have more here? I'm still holding my big trade here, bouncing around here. What's happened? Yeah. Yep. Anyway, I'm gonna finish today. It's Friday and everyone wants to relax, enjoy the weekends, and I'm gonna see every single one Monday. Ciao.